A light workout today. Went heavy yesterday, got them moving, put them in some game situations, kind of a coach pitch, simulated type. Love the enthusiasm, the energy, everything. You know, I was pleased with everything. The coaching staff was as well, and the guys got their throwing in, pitchers, everybody's set. Excited to be a part of it.
You've had a chance to really look into UCLA now. They get on base at a pretty good rate. What's just your takeaways after watching them?
Yeah, it's hard to pitch them inside because of what they'll do. They'll hang in there and take the hit by pitches and know the strike zone. And, that's a very high on-base percentage. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. And you know, where the arms they run out at you, they can steal bags. They'll steal third, drag, you know, sack bunt. They're just and they play great defense. So that's why they've had an outstanding year.
As a competitor, as a manager, as a coach, what does the regional format do for you? I mean, I guess how exciting is it to really get in these regions, because it is so much, I guess, managing the situation throughout the week?
Yeah, it's you know, it's awesome. It's awesome for the guys. It's awesome for our coaching staff. It's good for the program. It's you got to treat everything the same. You know, what you don't want to do as a coach is act like somebody else. You know, you want to stay consistent. And our routines and everything that we've done, we've you know, made it a point that everything stays the same. These games are no different than other ones. You can't you know, get too amped up. That's what I told the guys. I said, men, the teams that win this time of the year are the ones that keep their emotions in check and can think. You got to be able to think. You can't get so amped up that you know, you play totally different than you did during the regular season.
Aren't you kind of in a different mind space though? Like in the fifth inning on Friday you'll be as opposed to you'll be on a Friday night here in Hauser? I mean, because of the regional format, just kind of having to think 2 steps ahead, it seems like.
Well, yeah, again, but you got to be careful not to overcook it and do something that the team goes, whoa, what are we doing? We haven't done that all year. You know, so we've done a lot of different things as far as, you know, stealing third, starting runners, hitting and running, and, you know, when we bunt, when we don't bunt, and all that'll stay the same.
You talk about the regional format though, but how important is winning that first game to kind of set you up pretty nice for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, I mean, again, we've been in so many of these over the years. We've lost the first one, come back and won the region. We've been 2 and out. We've, you know, won the first one, lost the second one, come back and won it. We've done it every, you know, which way. So, you know, sure, survive and advance. That's the motto that everybody uses in basketball and baseball this time of the year.
Do you know who you'll throw Friday?
Yeah, we're going Parker.
Would you definitely go Bryce on Saturday, or is that TBD?
Well, yeah, we'd go Bryce Saturday, yes.
Coach, apologies if you've already been asked, but when you take a look at UCLA, what really hops off the page for you?
A little bit of everything. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. They can pitch it. They've even got some guys that are out on the mound that we're doing a lot of heavy lifting for them. But they've got, you know, athleticism. They bunt. They do a lot of different things. They can beat you in a lot of different ways.
I think, you know, Parker's last starts haven't been up to his sort of standard. They've been days that they haven't been Friday night games. They've been afternoon games, not midweek games. It's not his usual Friday night sort of situation. Did you guys talk to him about seeing if he felt good about starting in the afternoon, or is it just totally up to you guys? You're going to throw on a Friday night?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the Friday game, Friday night, Friday day, whatever. You know, he wants to be that guy. He's always wanted to pitch on Fridays, and you know, we like both of them. We feel like they're 1A, 1B, and you know, but we just felt like Park was the best option, and excited to watch him throw.
Those losses you guys have had recently with Parker, what would you kind of attribute that to, and what's maybe the key for him to be at that level where he's being Parker, you know?
Yeah, again, that's what we're looking for, a Parker message start that keeps us in the ball game, and we got to be, again, being able to think and calm the emotions, and you know, just play good quality baseball. That's what's gonna, you know, get it done. So Parker's, there's nothing wrong with him. You know, it's good competition. It's, you know, here and there, a duck snort, out in front home run. You know, and you get beat. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with him.
I want to ask about why it's just been such a reliable option for you guys out of the bullpen. How have you kind of, I guess, how much has your confidence grown in him and your trust in him? And I guess, how has he kind of taken his game to the next level?
It's just the more reps that he's had at it, you know. because his arm and his stuff has always been there. It's always been an issue of walking a guy when you can't walk a guy, or plunking somebody, or letting something affect you that can't affect you. A couple of bad calls or whatever, strike zone calls and little things like that. And he's just growing up. It's just another year of maturity, and my gosh, is he good.
And you talk about the slider, adding that to his game, and how it's kind of elevated him. What does that do for a pitcher when you can add that extra piece in there?
Yeah, Wyatt's always thrown a slider. He's just throwing it a lot harder this year. Back in the day, it looked more like a slurve. Now it's a sweeping, wipe out, 85, 86 mile an hour breaking ball, and it's definitely harder to hit and harder to throw it.
Because what you've seen from guys like Logan and Jackson and Brock, guys that just kind of you use in certain situations, how they've been approaching this week.
Yeah, everybody, it's been good, And again, we put them in some different scenarios and, trying to make it as game-like as possible and making sure that guys are relaxed to where you can think. And remember, all right, this is what I do if this happens. In this bunch of situations, shortstop does this, things that you go back over, but it's been a while since you've been over them, and, guys, can retain that, and that was good.
I don't think we've seen Jackson since he had that play with Jaime. Is he going to be available for the regional?
No, he's not.
How does the ballpark up there play as far as hitter friendly, pitcher friendly?
It's fair. Yeah, they got the big wall on the left. The little nook and cranny is when it turns out in left center, it turns, and that center fielder better be ready. If that ball hits there, it's shooting it straight to center field. I can remember some inside the park opportunities, in that ballpark. Back we used to play them, every other year they'd come to us and we'd go there. But it plays fair. It's a quaint ballpark. It's very, very nice, and which is good, because a lot of times you go to some places and you're like, remember like in Georgia that year, we went to Georgia. I'd never seen a ballpark play that small in my entire life. And, we came out on top, and it was a good thing, but still, it was, golly, nerve-wracking.
Do you guys do anything on Thursday night? Like, is there a movie night, anything inspirational, team camaraderie thing you're going to try to do on Thursday night before?
No, we're just, again, about the routine. We got to get them in bed. It's 11 a.m. over there. We're losing an hour, so we'll have a team dinner and go over a few things and put them in bed.
When you guys